Many individuals think that increasing their walking is essential for maintaining health after the age of 70. But what if I informed you that medical professionals are now advising against it? Walking is an excellent way to maintain activity levels, but relying solely on it for exercise might lead to a misstep that speeds up aging instead of helping to slow it down. As you get older, it's essential for your body to have more than just walking to remain strong, keep balance, and safeguard your joints. Overdependence on walking while neglecting other crucial types of movement may result in muscle deterioration, joint stress, and an increased likelihood of falls. That's why specialists now recommend that after turning 70, you should reduce your walking and concentrate on these 5 aspects instead. They are the true key to preserving strength, energy, and independence as you age. In this video, we will analyze the 5 essential areas you need to focus on, rather than merely walking. Making these straightforward adjustments can enhance your mobility, safeguard your bones, and potentially extend your lifespan. Stay with me until the very end, as the final point is something that rarely gets mentioned, yet it significantly impacts your longevity. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you won't miss any of our videos. If you like this video, drop a 1 in the comments. If you're not a fan, just drop a 0 in the comments to let me know, and I'll work on improving my videos for you. Let's dive in. 1. Strength training method to maintain muscle mass. Walking is an excellent method to maintain mobility. However, if that's the sole activity you're engaging in, you might be putting yourself at risk for losing muscle mass. Following the age of 70, the gradual decline in muscle mass, known as sarcopenia, emerges as a significant challenge to maintaining independence. Walking alone isn't very effective for muscle building. It mainly targets the lower body, but it lacks the necessary resistance for your muscles to maintain strength. That's why medical professionals now stress that after the age of 70, prioritizing strength training is essential, as it effectively combats muscle loss, enhances balance, and maintains the strength needed to prevent injuries and falls. If you can lift a heavy grocery bag without difficulty, rise from a chair without assistance, or easily open a stubborn jar, it's a positive indication that your muscles are functioning effectively. However, if you've observed that these straightforward tasks seem more challenging than before, it's probably due to a gradual weakening of your muscles, even if you're not aware of it. If you don't put in the effort to keep your strength, your body will begin to lose it. Consider an individual such as Robert, who is 74 years old. He strolled daily, believing that this was sufficient to maintain his health. One day he realized he was having difficulty lifting a box that once felt easy to handle. He noticed that getting up from the couch seemed harder than it used to be. Initially, he attributed it to getting older. However, his doctor clarified that muscle loss wasn't merely a natural occurrence. It occurred more quickly when you refrained from pushing your muscles. He began incorporating fundamental strength exercises into his regimen. Light resistance bands, bodyweight squats, and straightforward dumbbell exercises. After a couple of months, he observed a significant change. He experienced increased strength, greater stability, and a boost in energy levels all day long. Strength training isn't just about hoisting heavy weights at the gym. Using resistance bands, performing bodyweight exercises such as squats or push-ups against the counter, or lifting household items can be quite straightforward. The essential factor is gradual resistance, pushing your muscles just enough to maintain their activity and engagement. The advantages extend well beyond mere strength. Research indicates that preserving muscle mass is closely associated with increased life expectancy, enhanced mobility, and even better cognitive function. To assess your current strength, give this a try. Sit in a chair and stand up without using your hands. If you're able to accomplish this with ease, that's a positive indication. If you're facing challenges, it might be the right moment to concentrate on restoring your strength. And the great news is, it's never too late. Strength training has the ability to counteract muscle loss, enhance balance, and maintain your independence for many years ahead. If you're still depending solely on walking for your workouts, take this as your alert. Strength is essential for a long life. Once you reach 70, safeguarding it becomes one of the most crucial priorities. If you're still tuned into this video and appreciating these insights, please drop a comment with the number 1 below to show me you're present. Let's proceed from here. Here are 2 exercises focused on balance and stability to help prevent falls. Walking helps you stay active, yet it doesn't necessarily enhance balance. Many individuals fail to recognize that until it's already too late. Once you reach 70, preventing falls becomes crucial for maintaining health and independence. Falls rank among the top causes of significant injuries in older adults. Many falls occur not due to weak legs, but rather as a result of poor balance. Neglecting to train your balance could lead to an unintentional rise in your chances of experiencing stumbles, trips, and hazardous falls. You may believe that since I've been walking my entire life, my balance should be perfectly fine. However, balance isn't something that remains robust on its own. It's an aspect that slowly diminishes unless you put in the effort to maintain it. Walking does not engage the smaller stabilizing muscles in your feet, ankles, and core as effectively as exercises specifically designed for balance. If your balance deteriorates, even a minor misstep can result in a fall that may take months or even years to bounce back from. Consider the most recent occasion when you balanced on one foot to put on a sock or stretched to grab something from a high shelf. Were you feeling stable, or did you need to hold on to something for support? A lot of individuals are unaware that their balance is deteriorating until they face a close call with falling, a situation that makes them feel unsettled and wary with each move they make. That's what occurred to a person like Edward, 76. He had always been lively, but one day as he stepped off a curb, his foot landed awkwardly and he abruptly lost his balance. He managed to stop himself just in time, but that instant made him aware of how exposed he had grown. His doctor advised him that basic balance exercises, such as standing on one foot, shifting his weight from side to side, and practicing controlled movements, could assist in restoring his stability. In just a few weeks, he realized that he was feeling stronger, more stable, and increasingly confident in his movements. Balance exercises can be done without a gym or any special equipment. Basic actions, such as balancing on one foot, walking heel to toe in a straight line, or engaging in slow, deliberate weight shifts, can significantly enhance your stability. The advantages extend far beyond merely preventing falls. Enhanced balance leads to improved posture, stronger reflexes, and better coordination, allowing each movement to feel more fluid and precise. To assess your balance, position yourself close to a counter for support and raise one foot off the floor. Try to maintain your balance for a minimum of 10 seconds. If this seems simple, that's an excellent indication. If you're having difficulty, it could indicate that your balance requires some attention. The earlier you begin, the more advantageous it will be. Balance is something you often overlook until it becomes a problem, but focusing on it now can help you maintain strength and independence for many years ahead. If you've been concentrating solely on walking, now is the moment to shift your focus to balance. The most effective way to avoid a fall goes beyond merely remaining active. It's about conditioning your body to maintain stability. 3 exercises for flexibility and mobility to maintain healthy joints. While walking can help maintain leg movement, it doesn't significantly enhance flexibility. That becomes extremely significant after the age of 70. As time goes by, your joints tend to become stiffer, your flexibility diminishes, and actions that used to be easy may begin to feel limited. If you've observed that turning your head feels more constricted than it once did, or that bending down to tie your shoe has become more challenging. It indicates a decrease in your flexibility. As your mobility begins to diminish, your independence follows suit. Many individuals often overlook the significance of mobility until they begin to experience its decline. Walking by yourself fails to fully stretch the muscles and does not activate the various movement patterns necessary for your joints to remain functional. That's why medical professionals now stress that after the age of 70, prioritizing flexibility and mobility exercises is equally crucial as maintaining an active lifestyle. It enables you to continue your everyday tasks without any discomfort or strain. Consider the most recent occasion when you reached for an item in the back seat of your vehicle or attempted to put on a coat. Was it smooth, or did you feel any stiffness? A lot of individuals overlook these minor adjustments, believing they are merely a consequence of getting older. However, what is truly occurring is that the muscles and connective tissues are gradually tightening, which diminishes flexibility bit by bit. This is precisely what occurred to an individual similar to Walter, 78. He continued to walk every day, but gradually he observed that rising from bed in the morning felt more rigid than it used to. As he leaned down to grab something from the floor, he found himself bending his knees more than he typically would. His doctor informed him that losing mobility wasn't solely a consequence of aging. It concerned not utilizing his joints to their complete range of motion. He began to include gentle stretching, controlled movements, and joint exercises in his everyday routine. In just a few weeks, he experienced increased looseness, greater comfort, and even observed a positive change in his posture. Flexibility exercises aren't just about sitting and reaching for your toes for a brief moment. Dynamic stretches, controlled rotations, and gentle yoga-inspired movements can significantly enhance your experience. Engaging in straightforward exercises such as neck rotations, shoulder rolls, knee-to-chest stretches, or ankle circles can maintain joint lubrication and alleviate discomfort. The advantages extend well beyond merely experiencing reduced stiffness. Increased flexibility leads to reduced discomfort, enhanced blood flow, better alignment, and a decreased likelihood of falls. To assess your flexibility, stand up straight and gradually rotate your head as far as possible to one side, then to the other. Is it smooth, or do you sense any tightness? When you observe limitations, it indicates that your flexibility is diminishing, and it's essential to take action now. Loss of mobility is not a foregone conclusion. Spending just a few minutes each day on targeted stretching can help maintain a youthful, mobile, and pain-free body for many years ahead. If walking is your primary exercise, it's important to also pay attention to flexibility. Maintaining flexibility in your joints and ensuring your movements are fluid is crucial for staying active and self-sufficient after the age of 70. If you're still tuned into this video and appreciating these insights, drop a comment with the number 3 below to show me you're present. Let's continue onward. 4 essential exercises for your core and posture to safeguard your spine. While walking can keep your legs active, it doesn't significantly enhance your core strength or improve your posture. These 2 aspects become essential after the age of 70. A robust core goes beyond merely having defined abs. It's focused on keeping stability, avoiding back pain, and making sure your spine remains aligned while you move. A weak core can lead to lower back pain, issues with balance, or a tendency to lean forward while walking, which can elevate your risk of falls and joint strain as time goes on. Many individuals are unaware of the significance of postural strength until they begin to experience discomfort and soreness that they hadn't felt previously. If you've observed an increase in slouching, stiffness in your lower back, or difficulty maintaining an upright position for extended periods, it indicates that your core muscles may not be functioning effectively. Walking by yourself doesn't completely activate the deep stabilizing muscles in your abdomen and lower back, which is why healthcare professionals stress that after the age of 70, Focusing on core and posture exercises should be essential. Think about an individual such as Harold, who is 75 years old. He had always been active, but as the years went by, he began to notice his shoulders rounding forward and an increasing strain in his lower back, despite his daily walks. The doctor clarified that improper posture was exerting additional strain on his spine and joints, resulting in ongoing stiffness and a heightened risk of imbalance. He began to include gentle core activation exercises, such as seated pelvic tilts, standing posture resets, and abdominal bracing in his routine. After a few weeks, he observed a reduction in back pain, enhanced posture, and even an increase in breathing capacity. Core exercises can be done without a gym or any specialized gear. Basic actions such as standing upright against a wall, activating your lower abdominal muscles while seated, or moving at a slow pace. Engaging in controlled rotations can stimulate the deep, stabilizing muscles that maintain spinal alignment, and the advantages extend beyond mere posture. A robust core contributes to enhanced balance, decreased joint strain, and even better digestion, as your abdominal muscles help support internal organs. To assess your core strength, position yourself against a wall, ensuring your back is flat and that your head, shoulders, and hips are in contact with the surface. Are you able to hold this position with ease, or does it seem like you need to push yourself to stand up? If it seems off, that could indicate your posture requires some attention. The earlier you begin to strengthen your core, the more advantageous it will be. Maintaining good posture and strong core muscles is crucial for staying active, preventing injuries, and preserving a youthful look. If you've been depending solely on walking for your workouts, it's time to concentrate on the muscles that genuinely support your strength and stability. 5 movements that protect your joints and minimize impact to alleviate strain. Walking is an excellent method to maintain activity levels. However, relying solely on it can lead to undue stress on your joints, particularly after the age of 70. With age, cartilage deteriorates, joint fluid diminishes, and the efficiency of shock absorption declines. Many seniors start to feel stiff knees, aching hips, or discomfort in their feet, even after a lifetime of activity. The issue isn't really the act of walking itself. Walking alone lacks the joint support that your body requires. Numerous individuals believe that joint pain is merely an inevitable aspect of getting older. However, in truth, stiffness and discomfort occur more quickly when you are not actively safeguarding your joints. Walking may occasionally exacerbate this issue due to the continuous impact on the same joints repeatedly. That's why medical professionals now highlight that after the age of 70, it's important to reduce walking and concentrate more on low-impact activities that enhance and safeguard your joints. Reflect on the most recent occasion when you completed an extended walk. Did you experience a sense of vitality and comfort? Or did you find yourself dealing with sore joints, tightness, or an ongoing feeling of unease? If you find that walking causes soreness, it could indicate that your joints require better support. This is precisely what occurred to an individual like Raymond, 77. He walked every day, believing it was the healthiest choice for him. However, as time went on, he began to notice stiffness in his knees and a persistent ache in his lower back. His doctor clarified that he should minimize the repetitive strain on his joints and begin to include low-impact exercises instead. He started engaging in light swimming, cycling, and exercises aimed at improving flexibility. In just a few weeks, his pain reduced considerably while still maintaining his ability to move. Gentle movements that are easy on the joints encompass activities such as water exercises, cycling, tai chi, or even basic stretches while seated in a chair. These activities promote better blood circulation to the joints, enhance lubrication, and fortify the surrounding muscles while minimizing strain on delicate areas. The advantages extend far beyond mere pain alleviation. Taking care of your joints today leads to improved mobility, reduced stiffness, and enhanced ease of movement for the future. To assess the condition of your joints, attempt to sit in a chair and gradually rise, without relying on your hands. Pay attention to the sensations in your knees and hips. Are they moving fluidly, or do they seem rigid and uncomfortable? If you experience any discomfort, it's your body's way of indicating that your joints require additional attention. Transitioning to low-impact movements might truly change everything. Keeping your joints strong and healthy involves more than simply steering clear of discomfort. It's focused on maintaining your ability to move freely, safeguarding your autonomy, and making sure that each step you take is smooth instead of uncomfortable. If you've been concentrating solely on walking, it's essential to shift your focus towards your joint health and begin adding movements that are beneficial instead of detrimental. If you're still tuned in to this video and appreciating these insights, drop a comment with the number 5 below to show me you're present. It's time to conclude our discussion. Concluding reflections. Erman and Sharm, as we conclude this video, let's take a moment to consider these 5 priorities. If you've been depending solely on walking for your workouts, you may not have noticed how essential it is for your body to engage in more than just steps to remain strong, agile, and free from discomfort. Once you reach 70, it's important to concentrate on safeguarding muscle mass, enhancing balance, boosting flexibility, fortifying your core, and minimizing joint strain. These are the elements that will genuinely sustain your activity and independence for many years ahead. It's a common belief that getting older equates to a decrease in vitality. Yet the reality is that your body can continue to enhance itself regardless of age. Regardless of whether your focus is on strength, balance, flexibility, or posture, minor adjustments can significantly impact your movement, your feelings, and your ability to maintain independence over time. It's essential to begin at this moment. Muscle balance and joint health don't deteriorate suddenly. It unfolds slowly over time. However, there's some positive news. You hold the ability to decelerate it, or potentially turn it back. Which of these 5 areas requires your attention the most? Have you observed any shifts in your strength, balance, or mobility? We want to hear from you. Please share in the comments one thing you learned today and how you intend to apply it in your life. We value your opinions, so please feel free to express them. Your feedback truly inspires and uplifts us. If you found this video enjoyable and useful, kindly give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires you. We appreciate your viewership and can't wait to have you join us in the next video.